Shout out to the U.S. Embassy. Shout out to the Jamaican Constabulary
Force.
Police Force. Is that how you say that? Constabulary
JFC.
JFC. Shout
Hmm.
out to uh, the Jamaicans. Shout out to Andrew Holness,
Prime Minister of
Prime
Jamaica.
Minister of Jamaica.
Shout outs to the U.S. government
Yeah, shout out to the especially shout out to the U.S. government. Shout out to them
and the entire Jamaican
and the
government.
entire Jamaican government. This is for the top too. So shout out to Trump. See, you took over. Shout out to Vance. See, you gonna see us personally. But
Shout out to Biden and Kamala, who was in office
and who?
during the time we were in Jamaica. Y'all know us. Y'all know us as well. Shout out to them because
Yeah,
we all on the first name basis here.
yeah.
Shout out to the entire U.S. government. Shout out to the entire Jamaican government, the U.S. Embassy, the Jamaican Embassy.
Shout out to the Euless Police Department.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Oh, we gonna get those tapes.
Hmm.
Shout out to the police, Euless Police Department. Shout out to
Yeah.
them too.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out
we're
to
gonna
them.
get those tapes. We're gonna get them.
Hmm.
Shout out to all the ops because we got plenty of them. Shout out to
Hmm.
them too.
All our relatives that are ops
Yeah,
that are being paid.
mhm,
Shout out to them.
yeah. Shout out to my bitch mother.
Mm.
Shout out to my fuckboy father for trying to steal my inheritance. Jail time, lengthy jail time for y'all, and we coming for you too. So shout out to y'all for that. Um, who else we shouting out to?
Well, the government, family, Euless Police Department, Tarrant County.
Sarah
We got
County.
we gonna do more shout outs as we
Yeah,
go
yeah,
along.
yeah.
So y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to OG Percy.
Hmm.
You ain't nothing but you ain't no OG nigga. You the opposite of OG. Shout out to him. Oh, op. Just for the record, OG Percy is a op. We don't play no games here. That's another thing. I'm not built for subliminal. I speak my mind. I don't care about no algorithm. I don't care about no police. I don't care about no government. We ain't running. We ain't running. You looking for us,
We've
and we here now. You ain't running,
we've never ran a
and we ain't
hide.
never ran from y'all.
We've never ran a hide.
So shout out to so-called OG Percy working with them folks, nigga. We caught you. We caught you, nigga. Working with them folks, them ops.
Well, we probably gonna have some more shout outs. Y'all probably wondering why we shouting out the government, why we shouting out a lot of people, family. Uh, my name is Treasure, and we're in Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm peripheral. My name is Peripheral, and we in Fort Worth, Texas. Um,
Currently.
currently, currently we in Fort Worth, Texas, in somebody's car.
Hmm.
Again, shout out to the Euless Police Department
Usually
for
the police
that.
department
Yeah,
because they
they yeah
stole our car.
pulled us out the car, Rodney Kinged us. Oh, we gonna get those tapes.
It was about 12 of
Yeah, we gonna
y'all.
get those tapes for
It was
real.
it
We
was
gonna
it
get
was it
those
was about
tapes.
12 of
You
y'all.
best believe we gonna get those tapes.
Hmm.
Yeah, cause see, we gonna get those tapes. We really don't appreciate y'all telling us what we can say and what we can't say. See that all that about there is out the door. Y'all ain't running nothing. You're not running nothing. And I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about the government because I don't give a damn about y'all. Y'all ain't running nothing. Y'all done robbed and stole from us. Y'all done put us through this ordeal for 3 to 4 years because we don't want to be part of this funky ass matrix that you got going on.
Hmm.
We don't want to pay no bills. We don't want no mortgage or no rent or no car notes. Silly shit. We don't want that. We don't want to do none of that shit y'all on. None of it. We don't prescribe to nothing about this matrix. Nothing.
Well, everybody probably wondering why we shouting all these people out. It's a long story, but we'll start and we'll tell all the details because we here to tell the truth. We here to tell the entire truth about everything. Uh, well, I guess we could just start.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jehovah's Witnesses.
yeah. Shout out to the
Yeah,
witnesses.
shout out to that organization.
Yeah.
Oh, no part of the world ass having ass organization that lie. That lie. We can go and we can show you the tapes with their updates talking about how they 95% all COVID vaccinated. No, you ain't part of the world. Remember this shit? Remember that? You ain't part of the
And and
world. So
why
shout out to the
why
Jehovah's
and
Witnesses.
why y'all been stalking us?
Yeah.
Why y'all been stalking us just like the government?
Hmm.
What the Jehovah's Witnesses been stalking us just like the government. You've been sending your ops out, and we know all the secrets. So y'all gonna have to explain yourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna have to tell the truth. That's the
Yeah.
thing. We here to tell the truth. Everybody gonna have to tell the truth. Everybody,
Because Jehovah.
all of us, not just us. All of y'all gonna have to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because y'all are a cult. You ain't real. You're false. Your
So,
teachings are false. We can go. We talk about that. We can talk about that. That's a whole nother video,
but we
actually.
but we're gonna explain all these shout outs.
All these shout outs.
We're gonna explain every single one, and if
Mhm.
anybody have any questions, we will answer any question because we're here to tell the truth, the whole about everything.
Yeah, it's time to
So
stop lying.
it's time to stop lying. So we'll start somewhere. We'll start with Corona. We'll start with COVID-19. We made a decision in 2020. Well, 2021, 2021 that we wanted to move to Jamaica.
Mhm.
We want to start there. We can start there
Oh yeah, we
and,
can.
and fill it in between. We decided we were going to move to Jamaica because we didn't like what we were seeing. We knew something was wrong. We knew something was wrong. So we, two people from Fort Worth, Texas, decided to move to Jamaica, and we did, and we lived there for some years, and we learned a lot. We learned a lot, which a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. So we made a decision to move to Jamaica, and man,
Jamaica is not what they say it is. We're gonna start off by saying that Jamaica, nah, Jamaica ain't what they say it is.
well, let's just kind of start from the beginning. We're sitting in the car,
Mhm.
you know, because when we moved to Jamaica, uh, we were six-figure niggas. Now we have zero. So we're gonna, walk y'all through why how two six-figure niggas go from, $150,000 to zero. How that's done. So you wanna just kind of start, or just kind of, why we moved to Jamaica, or
We
how you want to start?
we moved to Jamaica. But we really moved to Jamaica for a fresh start. We was already talking about moving to Jamaica even before COVID. And then we saw all these niggas lost their mind in behind this so-called COVID because by now everybody know that shit ain't real. We saw family members, everybody fall in line. It was what's the word, Treasure?
It just didn't seem real how
It
everybody
it
was
it
responding.
it didn't it didn't it didn't seem
It
real in
wasn't
my
nothing natural
it,
about it.
no,
It wasn't nothing natural
it didn't
about
seem
it.
it didn't seem good in my spirit to watch everybody about face because this raggedy government told you to about some COVID that's not even real. So we decided we were gonna leave a little bit earlier because of that.
Hmm.
Because we didn't trust anybody, including family members and all that.
And it was good reason why we didn't.
And it was good reason
It
because
was
we
good
trust
reason why we
our
didn't.
instinct, our intuition told us that we felt it in our spirit that something was off. So that kind of sped it up as far as um, us moving out to Jamaica. When we got to Jamaica, now when you get to these other countries, you're supposed to have they're supposed to honor the exchange rate.
Hmm.
And so when you take your U.S. dollar out there,
Hmm.
your U.S. dollar is supposed to be more powerful than what it well, it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get more for your money, depending on the
With
exchange
the
rate.
exchange.
With the exchange rate,
Hmm.
Jamaica doesn't honor the exchange rate,
We noticed that immediately. That's what
so
we noticed immediately.
they don't honor it at
Hmm.
all,
Hmm. Yeah.
and that's all the way from the top.
Hmm.
They do not honor that. They don't honor it at all, and there's a bunch of thieves out there. Um,
You want to explain why from the exchange rate with the money, or you want to just kind of? Well, it don't matter. Shoot, it's a bunch of thieves. It's definitely a bunch of thieves, scammers, liars. Soon as you step onto Jamaican soil and you're American, as soon as they see that you're American, they hear you American. It's nothing but money to them. Which that's not a secret. That's not a secret. Everybody knows when you're American and you go to Jamaica, they automatically view you as rich, because you're from foreign, and that's not a secret. But it might be some other things that people are not aware of. But we're getting to that as far as what Jamaica taught us about money. But yeah, they definitely don't honor the exchange rate, and they make sure. Jamaica has a saying, but they don't say it out loud. Once, give us all your money, get out or die. That's how Jamaica feels about Black Americans. As a matter of fact, Jamaica does not like Black Americans
at
at
all.
all.
At all.
They hate us.
We was there for over 2 years,
They
so we
hate us.
know.
We live there.
Over 2
Jamaicans
years.
hate Black Americans
Jamaicans do not like black people. I
at
repeat,
all.
Jamaicans do not like black people at all. They're the most jealous-hearted people that we have ever experienced.
And they're on code.
And
so they're on code. Like a lot of people are on code. They follow a very tight code when it comes to the money and a lot of things. So we noticed that very early on.
Yeah.
We noticed that very early on that everybody was on code. Definitely.
And we traveled. How many parishes did we go travel in Jamaica?
Actually, we actually went probably anywhere between probably about 7 parishes, maybe
Seven parishes.
7, 8 parishes. Yeah, 7, 8 parishes.
Every place that we stayed, they set it up to scam us. Every place that we stayed, they set it up. They had to set up to scam us. So we traveled Jamaica. We went through several parishes out there, and they all seem the same. As far as keeping to the code with the money, um, and this is all the way up to the top. You know, we eventually got in front of some people to talk to. This is the folks at the U.S. Embassy. So that's why I say shout out to the U.S. Embassy.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that part.
We'll get to that.
Yes, the U.S. Embassy, they know us by name. They know who we are. They know us right now. We're under 24-hour surveillance right now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we are constantly watched. 24 hours since we got back in the States. Actually, before we left, we were being watched. Before we left, we were being watched all the way to Jamaica and all the way back. So we're under constant surveillance. So they know who we are. We all family now. We all friends. Yeah. We all on a first name basis. So yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. So shout out to the U.S. Embassy. We're gonna talk about how a little bit more about when we was in Jamaica, as far as just talking about how the people was. And
well, I mean, gosh, well, you know, do we want to start at the embassy? We're kind of gonna be jumping all over the place because
it's a lot.
This
it's
is
a lot of stuff.
It's not a story. It's our life. We living it right now. Yeah. We're still currently living it. So
in this car.
So it's a lot. But yeah, shout out to the U.S. Embassy of Jamaica. Now, you're probably wondering, why do we end up at the embassy in Kingston, in Jamaica, on Old Hope Road? Well, that was our final decision to get some help because being Americans in a foreign country, we thought we were going to the U.S. Embassy for help because we had been robbed of all our money. We were being starved. Our lives were threatened. So we thought going to the U.S. Embassy was where you go when you're American to get help. But it's called the U.S. Embassy. It's not called the American Embassy. So they're not there to help us. But it's called the U.S. Embassy, so we figured we go there for help. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Bill Torrance. I think they transferred you or something. But shout out to Bill. You at the U.S. Embassy.
Shout out to Amy. Just Amy.
Oh, Amy Taco. Yeah. Well, she's no longer there either.
Yeah, but shout out to Amy.
Shout out to Amy, but she's no longer there. You were there when we were there, but you never showed your face. And the former ambassador, Nick, I know you're gone too, but you aware of us, but you gone. They don't currently have a U.S. ambassador right now because of us.
Because of us.
They have not been able to put a U.S. ambassador in Jamaica because of us, and we'll explain all of that. We can explain all of that.
Shout out to Isaiah, right?
Oh yeah.
Shout
out to Isaiah.
Shout out to Isaiah.
Because we know you keeping up with us pretty good as well.
Yeah, Isaiah's the one that attempted to kill us. Oh yeah, we didn't tell you they tried to murder us while we was out there in Jamaica.
He probably called for the hit.
He's the security. He definitely called for it.
The U.S. Embassy called for a hit of 5,000 Jamaican dollars on us, and I'm a little insulted because that's only roughly 33 black U.S. dollars.
At least it was when we was there.
So that's how much the U.S. called for a hit out on us was for 33 U.S. dollars, 5,000 Jamaican dollars. Yeah, we know. And Isaiah, I hope. I mean, if you did call for the hit, that's fine. But whoever called for the hit, you need to call us, and we want to talk. We want to talk. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. So yeah, we ended up at
The U.S.
at the
Embassy.
U.S. Embassy on Old Hope Road in Kingston.
We spoke to Bill, by the way, and Bill verified um, that they failed to inform.
Well, we haven't even told them, baby,
Oh well.
about it.
Well, okay.
So
So
we talk. Well, let's just talk about money for a minute. Everybody care about money, don't we? Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money in Jamaica. Okay, you want to explain it to them so they can understand what's going on?
Jamaica is what 10 cents on the dollar for the most part with the exchange.
Oh, sweetie. Okay. Okay. So, now I don't know how you want to explain this from a Jamaica standpoint. What's going on with the money? So this is what we found out once we got to Jamaica. Well, we realized that uh we were being charged 10 times as much
Mm-hmm.
for everything because we were American. Now, of course, everybody knows that. Yeah, you spend a little bit more, but no, they are charging Americans 10 times as much for everything. They have a price marked that they don't pay, that nobody else pays, but
But Americans,
black Americans.
and it's printed.
Only black Americans pay this price. Nobody else pays this price. White people don't pay this price. African people don't pay this price. Uh, Mexican people don't pay this price. Only black Americans pay this price in Jamaica, and we'll get back to that as well. But we discovered that we were paying 10 times as much for everything. Well, after a while, we paying 10 times as much just for food. Well, they started starving us out.
Mm-hmm.
They pay 10 times. We pay 10 times as much for everything. So you're gonna lose your money
Real fast.
pretty quick
Real fast.
when you're paying 10 times as much for everything. For everything you wanna.
Which Bill acknowledged it. Um, well, we talking to Bill.
Oh, okay.
Bill is
Well,
at the
Bill,
U.S. Embassy.
yeah, Bill know who he is. Yeah,
He know who we talking about.
yeah.
He acknowledged the fact that they don't warn Americans about the scam.
Black Americans.
Black Americans about the scam.
So-called Black Americans.
Charging us 10 times the amount for everything out there in Jamaica.
Yes. They put warnings. If you go to travel advisory, they're always saying, "Oh, Jamaica is high crime, high murder rate, high crime." And I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Yeah. I will walk the streets of Jamaica anytime. Now, would they take you for all your money and scam you? Yes, but they ain't supposed to hurt nobody. That's not a scary. Jamaica's not a scary place at all.
No, they're not scary.
They're spiritually savage. They're not physically savage. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. We know we spent 43 days in a Jamaican prison locked up abroad. There wasn't nothing scary about that. No. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so we told the embassy Bill, who worked for the embassy at the time, you put on a travel advisory to watch out for Jamaica because of crime and some type of physical threat, which didn't exist for us. It was no physical threat there at all.
Not at all. No.
I will walk the streets. I walk the streets in Jamaica anytime of the night before I probably walk the streets. I walk anywhere. I'm not, it doesn't matter to me at this point. But it's nothing. I didn't feel no threat in Jamaica at all, and when it came to that. So he acknowledged that we said, well, hey, why don't you tell us Americans that, okay, if you want to come to Jamaica, just know that black Americans are charged 10 times more. Even though the price is marked a certain price, nobody else pays that price. Nobody else pays that price. Who wants to go to a country and because of who you are, you got to pay 10 times? Nobody comes to America and pays 10 times as much. Guess what? When people come to America, they pay less money.
Less than we pay, by the way.
Less than we pay. So you go to another country and we're the only ones that got to pay 10 times as much. So we called them out about it, and they got in their feelings about that at the embassy. So we initially, start from the beginning. We went there for help.
They got in their feelings when we because we went there for help, but we went there with a grievance too. We wanted to talk to them and ask them why they allowed it. Cause see, it's from the top. That's the thing. We want to know why y'all allowed them to rip us off when we got here. Um, and why you allowed them to pay us to pay 10 times as much as everybody else. It's printed on. It's printed on the products.
And there's no warning about that.
It's literally the price is literally printed on the products. This is from the top. So if you got like a sandwich or whatever, they'll say 500 Jamaican dollars for us, but Jamaicans only pay 50.
If it's 1,000,
and it's printed, it's literally printed on the package that way, so it's coming from the top. So when we went to the U.S. Embassy, we were like, "This is what y'all doing. We got an issue with y'all because y'all the one robbed us. This is what y'all doing." And that was the issue that we had.
And by the way, we went to the embassy for help after we had been robbed and scammed of $150,000 and were literally being starved to death. Literally starved to death. I went to Jamaica at probably over 200 pounds. I was 125 pounds when I came out of there. Literally.
Because when we went to the U.S. Embassy for help, they did not help us at all. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they kicked us out of the office, and we
went to the embassy for help as Americans, to the U.S. Embassy.
To the U.S. Embassy as Americans for help.
We have nothing but the things that we have at the time. And nobody offers us, we thinking, okay, put us up for a couple days so we can figure out what we're doing. They didn't offer us to put us up in a room. They didn't offer us no water, no coconut, nothing, no crackers, nothing.
They didn't offer us nothing.
You know what they offered us though? They offered us one thing. You know what they offered us? They offered for us to sign over so our passports will be revoked. And then they would see about what they could do for us. We refused to have our passports revoked because they don't want black people traveling. And as the more we tell our story, you're gonna find out why they don't want black people traveling. They don't want black folks traveling. They want us to sign over our passport, give consent, because they can't do nothing without consent. So so that's when they got mad. So we went back a second time and said, look, we're looking. They wanted, did you sign the papers? No, we're not signing over. We're not having our passport revoked. And they got pretty mad about that.
They actually got the paperwork that you can sign to hand over your passport. So you can't travel. Which, by the way, traveling is a birthright.
We don't, yeah. How you gonna tell somebody where they can go?
So this we can travel anywhere we want to go at any time.
Where they can go?
See, this is the things that we gonna put out there so you can see. See, we can travel anywhere. We don't need no passport. So why are you telling us where we can go and where we can't go?
So they wanted us to sign over to have our passport revoked in order to get back to the States. And we refused.
And we refused. They kicked us out.
And when we refused, they threw us in prison. Before they threw us in prison.
Let's rewind.
Yeah,
when we refused, they kicked us out the office with like 20 security officers, Jamaican security officers. We took all our stuff to some chairs. All our luggage to some chairs, some benches that was in front of the Jamaican the U.S. Embassy
on Old Hope Road.
On Old Hope Road, and we proceeded to live there for 5 days. 5 days we was there at the Jamaican U.S.
in front of it,
outside, sleeping on the bench in front of the Jamaican Embassy
on Old Hope Road in Kingston. And that's the thing too, y'all. Did y'all recover all that footage? Because there were thousands of people that came through there doing those 5 days and 5 nights before y'all threw us in prison.
There was footage out there.
Did y'all recover all? Y'all weren't able to recover. This is what I know. I don't lie. Y'all know I don't lie. Y'all weren't able to recover all the tapes. There were thousands of people that came through there. And then the thousands of people that were coming through for visas because they had opened the borders. The people that were trying to get to the States, trying to get to foreign. Thousands. So y'all didn't recover all that footage.
I know for a fact you didn't recover it. Because it was not only that, it was we sitting in front of the building. So
people were coming from other parishes because they had heard about the Americans that were sitting in front of the embassy that were living in front of the embassy
Mhm.
on the streets
Mhm.
because people were starting to protest
Mhm.
about it. We never went live.
No,
We
never.
never went live. We're going live now for the first. I
Mhm.
mean, we're not live, but
We're talking
we're
about
talking
it
about it now.
now
We're
for the
telling the
first
truth
time.
because it's time
It's
to tell
time to
the
tell the
truth.
truth.
All of it. We're gonna tell the truth.
So we
So
sit
I'm sorry.
outside in the embassy for 5 days, and then they sent the what they sent? Who they sent?
Which part? Who?
They sent immigration.
Oh, you talking about on the last
Two
day?
immigration on on the 5th day. That night, they sent two immigration officers,
Jamaican immigration officer.
Jamaican immigration
The U.S.
officers.
government had Jamaica.
The U.S. government did this.
Yes, because Jamaica does what the U.S.
And
tells them
then
to do.
they sent a police officer out there and promptly arrested us and took us to jail
Mm-hmm.
because we went to the U.S. embassy for help.
And,
Now,
shout,
go ahead.
shout out to the dude at the white dude at the embassy that told us he was gonna throw away all our luggage because we had way too much luggage for him, and we're Americans. And
Yeah, shout out to him.
shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
But you didn't. I mean, I guess you kind of got what you wanted because we ended up losing most of our luggage. So,
Oh yeah, see, so
yeah.
when we finally got what they call it when they kick people out their country.
Deported.
When we finally got deported, they wouldn't even let us take all our luggage.
No, deported. Yeah.
We spent 43 days, 20 days in jail.
Well,
for me, because they separated us, of course. So 20 days in jail for me, and then no, I'm sorry. No, I was in jail for 30 days.
Okay.
30 days in jail for
And
me,
then 13
and then 13. Then
okay.
they shipped me to prison for 13 more days.
Okay, so for me, they took me to jail for 6 days, and then took me to the prison in Jamaica. I forgot which one. I forgot the name of it, but it's in Kingston. So I was in prison from that time, but we were totally locked up for a total of 43 days.
Total of 43 days.
So yeah, locked up abroad.
Mind you, they took us to court and everything on this
the court
for so-called overstaying.
Shout out to Judge Lorianne Montague. How much they pay you, lady? So you told us the sentence was 20 days, which we didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it was all we already.
We didn't deserve the 20-day sentence.
We know the U.S. government told you to lock us up. We know that because they was mad at what we because we found out that y'all charging Americans 10 times as much. They was mad about that. So you said 20 days, and then how did we end up being in there 43? But we'll talk about it later. Anyway, shout out to Judge Lorianne Montague of Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh yeah, we all friends now.
We all on first name basis, yeah.
We all friends now, so don't think for a moment that this is over because it's not.
I mean, we still living it.
Yeah, we in the car right now because of y'all.
Yeah.
And then we talking about the government too.
Yeah.
So we gonna keep shouting out the government.
Yeah.
They got Opps on us now. They got people walking right behind us with flashlights
right now
at this very moment. 24-hour surveillance. So shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Your little robots. We know about those too.
Yeah, the robots.
We know about your robots too. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
we know about that too.
So shout out.
We know everything.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Again, we ain't never hid. That's the thing.
Never.
We ain't never hid. All y'all fear taxes that don't work on us, we ain't scared of y'all because y'all ain't scary, for one thing. All this MK Ultra shit that y'all think y'all was on, especially when y'all took us out there to Tarrant County trying to take my blood, insisting on taking it. When I kept telling you no.
After y'all stole our car.
After you stole our car and put us on the street.
After you riding the Kingdoms. And we're going to get those tapes too because it was 12. I still don't understand why they needed 12 people for us. But, you know,
white people always need 12 people for us.
Well, and the one black man who slammed my head into the back of the trunk, you know, we going to see each other again.
Shout out to the guy that punched me in my face.
Yeah, shout out to him.
While we was at the park. Now this is
sleeping.
This is Euless. So let's talk about Euless.
Euless Police Department.
Euless Police Department. Shout out to them. We was at the park. We living in our car. We sleeping in our car. Here they come with flashlights. All in our face, telling us that we got to leave. And I wasn't going nowhere because I was asleep.
Yeah,
talking about some signs that the park closed. See, y'all niggas get on my nerves talking about how you can. So here's the deal: you can't close a fucking park. How you gonna close a park? You see, I'm telling you, my people, my culture is the one I'm really mad at because y'all niggas done allowed this shit. Got these folks coming out here all this thinking that they can do all this stuff. But anyway, we gonna go back. Police department pulled us out the car.
Euless Police Department.
Not before he punched me in my face,
Mm-hmm.
pulled the taser out on us, roughed me up on the ground, scarred me up all on my legs, both legs, knees, everything.
Mm-hmm. And then they proceeded to pull me out the passenger side, and it was 12 officers, one female white, one black male. The black male is the one who got the cool points for slamming a black woman's head into the back of a trunk. So shout out to you.
For nothing.
Shout out to you.
We was in the car asleep.
Shout out to you. But we gonna get those tapes.
Oh, we gonna get those tapes.
And guess what?
And get multiple tapes at multiple angles.
Other people got the tapes too right now.
Yeah, we gonna get those tapes.
We know how those tapes move.
Yeah, we gonna get those.
We know
tapes.
how those tapes move.
We gonna get them. We gonna get them.
And the tapes in Jamaica. It, like I said, it's a lot of footage
We
of us.
gonna get that.
And then all the footage y'all got that y'all get of us every time we go out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of footage. Like I said, we didn't went viral before we viral. Because it's a lot of footage. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of tapes.
And it's gonna come out too.
A lot of tapes. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's gonna come out.
But anyway, I guess we can go back to the embassy. So, they don't want black people traveling, and it's for a reason. I want y'all to think about that. It's for a reason. We're gonna tell y'all everything and any questions that anybody might have. Anything like I said, we here to tell the truth, and everybody gonna tell the truth. Mm-hmm. Everybody. So, dang, where were we? So we were literally, that was that was the first time. I never thought, a lot of people never think. You never think you're gonna be homeless. Like I said, we were 6-figure niggas. We experienced being homeless for the first time on the street on Old Hope Road in Kingston, Jamaica, in front of the U.S. Embassy. First time in my life I've ever been on the street homeless. And
it was in Jamaica. So shout out to Jamaica for that.
Shout out to Jamaica.
Shout out to Jamaica for that. We're gonna call y'all out. Because y'all like to get on this YouTube and lie about what y'all Steve and everybody else that got their little podcasts and shows that sit up and lie about what Jamaica is. Shout out to them too.
Come to find out, they're liars. We saw them. We lived there for years. They smile in your face, and when they think you're not looking, mm-hmm. they look disgusted because they're a bunch of haters. Apparently, they hate Black Americans. They're very, very hateful people. Now, this is the thing. I take people as individuals. So I'm not saying every single person on the island, but it's too many.
Way too many.
It's too many. And tourism, that tourism thing, see, that's a cover. We know what this is about. Mm-hmm. We know what the stuff that people don't want to say out loud. We know, but we gonna tell all the secrets. Mm-hmm. It ain't no secrets.
There's no secrets.
There's no such thing as a secret. There's no such thing as a secret. So, no, I know that there's some good people on that island. I know it. As a matter of fact, I met some. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't the majority.
No, it was rare.
It just wasn't the majority.
Not 5 of them. Not even 5.
Probably not even 5.
Not even 5. And we was there for over 2 years.
And that's the sad part about it, because we went there. We like, man, we're gonna start a new life. We can't wait to learn about this culture and see this beautiful island and help people and be there for people and love people and just take it all in. And they didn't want none of that. Mm-mm. We wanted to be there for them. Mm-mm. But they didn't want none of that.
They're very hateful people.
Mm-hmm.
Very hateful people. So shout out to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to the immigration that when they finally got us out of prison, they deported us out separately.
Yes.
To Miami. Even though they know we flew from...
Even though we're from Texas.
From Fort Worth, Texas.
They dropped us off at Miami International Airport. And we lived in the airport for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
But, yeah, they did it separately. They sent him out first. And then they sent me out a day later. That was very much on purpose. That was very much on purpose. Yeah, shout out to y'all for that, too. That's cute. That was cute. Yeah. Y'all done a lot. Y'all done a whole lot. We haven't even got to all of it, but we just trying to give an outline right now. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. We can tell it all. We're going to keep talking about it. Because apparently it's an issue. Y'all still following us and surveillancing us. But ain't nobody pulled up yet.
Ain't nobody pulled up. And
we still waiting on somebody to pull up. Why don't somebody sit down and have a talk with us?
And not these lackeys.
Yeah.
We're talking about the bosses.
Yeah.
Y'all need to pull up. For real.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
Stop being lame and stop being being pussies out here and pull up.
The hitman you hired, I told him, I sent him a message on WhatsApp, and
What's
I
his
said,
name? What's that guy name?
Born Free.
Born
Shout
Free.
out to Born Free.
You may not be able to find him because you know
They probably gonna take his YouTube page down, but he goes by Born Free Records. His name is Conrad Glaze. He's just one of the Jamaican hitmen that they hired to take us out, but that didn't work out. That didn't work out. But shout out to him. I told him to tell y'all, we need to schedule a sit down or a talk, or you give us a call. I mean, y'all have our number. I mean, come on, 817-755-0169. But y'all have it. I mean, I'm just, Prime Minister Andrew, we're willing to talk to. We want to talk to you too. We still want to talk to you. But whoever, like I said, pull up or call or something. Cause I don't understand why y'all scared of a conversation. Now you can put a hitman out on me, but you don't want to talk. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I don't get that either.
I don't understand. Now according to y'all, we just two broke niggas. If we just two broke niggas, then how come y'all won't talk to us?
So shout out to all the lame bosses out there sending these
clown ass,
lame ass ops out here.
But keep surveillance.
Won't pull up. And we know that y'all heard us tell y'all to pull up because y'all got surveillance 24 hours. Vans parked out in the front. I mean, it's the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So we've been telling you to pull up.
The whole time.
You get no respect, by the way, from us. I mean, you lame to us. You lame. You get no respect from us. So it's crazy how that is. Like, they got more respect for us than we got for them. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Oh, you got respect for us. You best believe you got respect for us.
Because you have no choice.
Because you have no choice.
You have no choice.
So shout out to the government.
Shout out to the government. Locking us up abroad for 43 days because we know at the time in Jamaica, because it's a lot of things, a lot of reasons why he locked us up. But that's one. Let's just talk about the money because it's a lot. Let's just talk about the money right now because it's a lot to talk about. But let's talk about the money. So Jamaica charged Black Americans 10 times more than everybody else. Well, guess what? We found out through that in America, Black people get charged 10 times more than everybody else too.
Every immigrant that's here, including white people, pay 10 cents on the dollar for everything. So while we at the grocery store paying $200, they pay 20. They don't want you to know that. They pay $20 when we pay 200. 10 cents on the dollar.
Yes.
They don't want you to know that.
That's why they mad at us. That's one of the reasons why they mad at us.
They mad at us for a lot of reasons.
So everybody's so serious about their money. There's no slavery. They can't do nothing without your consent. The only way they got us and got y'all, everybody, is by the money. Black people don't know that they're being charged 10 times more than white people, Mexicans, Chinese, Indians, Africans. It don't matter. Islanders. If you're a Black American, you pay the full dollar, Black USD. You spend $10, they spend $1. You spend $100, they spend $10. You spend $1,000, they spend $100. You spend $100,000, they spend what's a tenth of that? 10,000. That's what that means. And I'm gonna say this right now. Please listen to me, y'all. If you have friends, husbands, wives, work associates, ask them. Because you're going to get the truth. Whether they tell the truth or not, you're going to get the truth. There are people right now who are on code. They're on code just like the Jamaicans. That's what we're trying to tell you. They're on code. They're on code. They're lying. Everybody's lying. So there's people out here that got children and in relationships with people who are immigrants or white, and they paying 10 cents on the dollar, and your Black ass don't know. You thinking you got to struggle for no reason. You don't. They rich. They're lying. They've been lying it's the money, time. People. Ain't everybody all about the money in the bag. It's about the money. We pay 10 times more than everyone else. Everyone else. That's why Jamaica, when we went to the U.S. Embassy, that's why they wanted to revoke our passport so we wouldn't travel anymore. So they thought they were going to stop us from traveling. And they threw us in prison for 43 days. And then we know some other stuff too. But we just talking about the money right now. We get into because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But the money should be enough. And shout out to all the Jehovah's Witnesses who are black, who are white, Asian, Mexican that I grew up with, been knowing my whole life, that was lying in my face, pretending to be my friend. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And
you paying 10 cents on the dollar.
And you've been paying attention on it. And I would give you anything. I'll give anybody anything. If I had $1 million right now, I would be sharing it and giving it out right now. So, you know who you are. But I'm going to call you out too. I'm going to call you know who you are. Y'all got the alerts on your phone. See, wherever we go, let me tell you about when you're getting opt on, when you know the truth, when you tell the truth. They control the people in your vicinity. That's what they do. We've learned all their tactics. We've been on these streets. We've been watching them. See, while everybody's running around in the rat race, we watching y'all.
Been watching you.
We see the weak patterns.
Yeah, we been
see
watching.
We know everything. There ain't no secrets. We know everything. So yeah, shout out to them witness hoes that pretend to be witnesses. They ain't never taught love. They've never taught love. So all the people that I know that's with somebody that's Mexican, white, Asian, Indian, ask them. Now this is what I know. If you a black woman married to a white man, you don't care. He gotta pay you. He gotta pay to keep you quiet, cause you know his secrets. You know his look. You know his. He don't even have a little secret. He got a non-existent secret.
Yeah.
We know. So if you a black woman married to a white man, I know you good. I know you straight on your money. I know that. I know that because you got a whole lot. You got a lot of secrets to keep for him. I understand. But the ones who don't, I would respect you if you like. You know what? I told my partner about this money. But what about the ones that's lying? The ones that's not telling. We talking about telling the truth right now. But what you got to say about the money? But
y'all gonna tell the truth today. It's truth telling season. It's what it is.
And we bringing it. Yeah, everybody, come on. It ain't. You ain't gotta be scared. We ain't scared. They didn't try to kill us so many. They want us dead so bad. They can't kill us. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't kill us, and they know that. It ain't no such thing. Can't happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna. So it's time to tell the truth. I'm sorry, we talking about the money. It's a lot. So I'm trying to keep it on a subject at a time because I know it's a lot. So if anybody have any questions, we don't know how many videos. We don't know how this gonna go. Life it really is moment to moment. So, if anybody have any questions, anything we want to talk about as far as life, we here for you. It might be somebody right now going through the same thing we going through, under surveillance, get opt on by family members, fake friends, people lying constantly, people acting weird. It's all kind of stuff. Come on over. Let's take a class, and if you got Opps, come over here and go to Opps school.
Again, shout out to my entire
talk about family. Yeah.
Ethel Grace Figgins. I'm naming names up in this mother. David Figgins, Nicole Figgins, Natalie Figgins.
Henderson is her business name.
Henderson is her business name.
And the real estate scams, and we know you scammed us too on our house. And the drug dealing y'all gonna go down for drug dealing and trying to steal the inheritance. But I'm sorry, go ahead. Your raggedy ass family. My family Opps too. Yeah.
My raggedy ass niece Jasmine.
Who been working for
them. See, that's the thing. Everybody that I'm naming works for these fools. They are actually They are actually MK Ultra agents.
The same people. They working for the government that had us locked up. That's been following us because we know about the money. Because we know about a whole lot of stuff. Our family members work for these people. Our fake friends, people we've been knowing for 20, 30, 40 years, work for these people. That's what we trying to tell you.
So shout out to the government once again, because see, the government is working with my family in its inheritance death.
A lot of people
stealing the inheritance from me. I'm the rightful heir to this inheritance, and they know it.
And they've done a lot.
And they've done a lot of shady things. A lot of illegal things. They've done a lot of. Y'all are going down. I told you, you're going down. I'm pressing charges. You're going down. You're going down. Yeah, shout out to y'all when we came out the streets and y'all wouldn't even open the door. And we ain't never done nothing to but try to help y'all. So shout out to y'all too for that.
And all you did was admit guilt.
Wouldn't even open the door.
All you did was admit guilt. You wouldn't even have a conversation.
Wouldn't even open the door.
Not even a conversation.
Why? We was back in the States for over 2 years and y'all ain't had no peep.
Nicole, Quentin.
So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my raggedy ass father. They ain't never hugged me. Never. I ain't never got a hug out of him. Fuck him. Shout out to him.
But he can steal an inheritance though.
But he can go and try to steal an inheritance.
Since they have the same name.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Shout out to Larry, the architect. Yeah, nigga. We know. We know, nigga. Shout out to them. This nigga. We're gonna see you too.
Yeah, we know about all the relatives between Texas and California that's been in on the inheritance stuff. We know about that. We know about a lot of things, and you know, y'all throwing each other up under the bus ain't gonna help y'all.
Sure not.
Y'all starting to throw each other up under the bus, but that's not gonna help.
And we know you are.
That's not gonna help.
We know you throwing each other on the bus right now, because inheritance death it's lengthy, very very lengthy prison times for that. And y'all got, I'm talking about multiple charges. So
everybody involved.
So shout out to
everybody.
So involved. Shout out to my immediate family. Shout out to them for that for trying to steal money from their own son.
Been doing it.
That's the only try to help them.
Been doing it.
So shout out to them. Who else we got to shout out to? Somebody else we gonna shout out to.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of shout outs, but that's why I'm saying we're trying to stay on one step because it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a whole lot. Shout out to my family. I have family that's Opps as well. Shout out to my mother who works for them. Shout out to my cousin Pat, Lil Pat, not Big Pat. I don't know about Big Pat, Lil Pat. And shout out to Alicia. Shout out to Aunt Ernestine. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Sharonica, Pat's boyfriend. Shout out to all the family members, and that was real cute. Lying and taking my mother away from the house and calling me like she's dead or missing. You know, I would never do y'all like that. Just so y'all know, I never would. Whatever, I don't know why. You have so much hate. Y'all have so much hate in your heart because you have to have a lot of hate in your heart to be like that. But
oh yeah.
But you know, I'm still open to a conversation. We can talk whenever you want to if you're not too scared like your bosses. And that's the thing about Alicia and Pat. Alicia and Pat work for the same people that their mother pimped them out to.
Yeah,
they all work for y'all are a family because y'all all work for the same people. Alicia, Pat, your mama pimped you out, and and she's still working for them, and y'all work for them too. I don't understand. But we got a lot of Opps in our family.
We got a lot of shout outs too. What's the name? Came and got us about the house.
That's Tarrant County Constables.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tarrant County Constables. They sent 12 people out.
So they can steal my mother's house. Trying to steal my mother's house.
To her mother's house, and pulled us out her mother's house. Now mind you, she's gone. She's not in the house because they got her in the facility. That they wouldn't tell us where she was at.
They're hiding my mother right now.
We don't know. We literally don't know where her mother is right now. They wouldn't tell us. She's not at the house.
They're trying to steal the house.
They sent 12 constable officers to pull us out the house and to pull a rifle air to the house, out the house. So shout out to them too.
To
Tarrant County Constable. Shout out to them.
Yeah. For illegally removing my mother and us. Because y'all got her in some facility doped up, kidnapped. You know, but she worked for y'all too, so it's a lot of things going on, you know, but still.
So shout out to them too.
Still.
Came 12 deep, putting illegal notices on houses. Because everything about that procedure was illegal, by the way. They illegally cut the water and the electricity off during the summertime when the bill was still current. On purpose.
Same people that's been opping on us.
So shout out to the government. See, we're going to be shouting out the government a lot. Because, see, this is all the government. See, we friends now. Yeah, you found you one. And we don't cower to y'all. We don't care about y'all. We ain't afraid of y'all. Ain't that y'all's worst nightmare? People like us that's not really afraid of you at all.
Well, all they do is spread lies and propaganda for fear.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. It's all lies. Everything's a lie. When you get on here and hear people say everything's a lie, they're not lying. Everything's a lie.
Everything's a lot,
I'm
literally.
telling you, anybody that know me, everything I'm telling you, everything's a lie, and we're here to tell the truth.
We're
We're gonna tell the whole truth, the
we're
whole truth.
currently living. We're currently in somebody's car right now because they took ours.
They stole our
They
car
stole our car
after they assaulted us
after they assaulted us.
and then threw us in jail.
After they stole all our money.
Hmm.
After they threw us in jail.
Hmm.
So shout out to the government. Yeah, we shout out to Trump. Shout out to Vance. See,
Yeah, but
Biden and Camilla was there, and calling the shots because they the ones had them put us in jail. We know, we got it. We go. It's on the
yeah.
website. Literally, it's on the website. You got the ambassador.
Well, they took no, so it's changed now.
Well, I
But at
know.
the
I'm just
time,
saying. I mean,
yeah,
hold on. Let me
yeah,
finish.
at the time.
They got the ambassador. Then they got Camilla, and then they got Biden.
At the
At the
time,
time,
when we
this is
were
why I say
in
Trump and
Jamaica,
see
yes,
Trump inherited this.
yeah,
So shout out to Trump.
yeah.
Shout out to Vance.
Maybe we can talk to you about what you know.
Oh, we gonna talk. That's the thing. We gonna talk. They can be reached for a conversation.
They know where we at.
They know where we at.
They know where we at.
They ain't running nothing. They think they are, but they ain't running nothing. We ain't got no fear for them either. We don't care about Trump. We don't care about none of this government bull crap. Because that's exactly what it is. Y'all try to tell us how to live. Let that sink in. They try to tell you how to live. You alive. What the fuck? How they gonna tell you how to live with these funky ass laws? How they gonna do that when you already alive? They didn't create you. So how can they tell you what to do? So shout out to the government. Because they found one today. Shout out to them.
Hmm.
We ain't scared of y'all. We ain't scared of y'all at all.
And if
So
we, and
shout out to the government.
yeah, and we just two people. So what's this all about? What? No, for real, what is this all about? What's this all about? Earlier, y'all telling me through one of y'all ops, through the listening devices, that why am I worried about it? Well, y'all the ones worried about us because y'all got up in our business.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all surveillancing us 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all trying to move us around. Y'all trying to bully us because that's all it is, just some weak bullying.
Bullshit.
Y'all trying to bully us. So what is this really? Why can't a boss come talk to us? Why can't a boss pull up and talk to us who not scared?
Mm-hmm.
Because these clowns.
Oh, you gonna talk? That's the thing. You gonna
You
talk?
gonna and you gonna
Because
tell
I'm
the
gonna tell you
truth.
something. Everybody involved in this is going down. That's the thing. Everybody that's involved in this situation is going down.
Somebody gonna have to talk.
You're going down. We're gonna make sure of that. You're going down. It's just that simple. Everybody that's involved is going down.
Everybody.
Because
And
there's a lot of
it's,
legal,
it's a lot
it's
of
a
people
lot of illegal
involved.
stuff going on right
It's
here.
a lot of people involved, and we know a lot of
Livelihood
people involved.
sabotage. They sabotaged our business when we was out here.
They've done a lot. They've done a lot.
Literally sabotaged the business and put us out of business. The government did. So shout out to the government.
Mm-hmm.
So, but um, this has been 4 year situation. 4 years.
Well,
3 4 years.
since we like I said, we decided we were moving to Jamaica, and we moved to Jamaica and after Operation COVID-19, and we were there for a couple years, and now we're back, and it's been going on the whole time. They followed us to Jamaica. They followed us back. We've been under surveillance the whole time. We were under surveillance at the airport. Every step of the way, y'all like I said, we've been here every step of the way, but won't nobody have no conversation. I mean, we got all this footage of us. We on tape everywhere. Y'all constantly filming us every time we go out. You got your robots, monitoring, and I mean, but no, won't nobody pull up for a conversation. No one even call. I mean, call text messages. Text messages usually is good for cowards. Something.
Nah,
What?
they ain't gonna do that.
What is this about? What is this about? What is this about? What? When you gonna pull up and give us the money you owe us?
You can pull up and do that.
When you gonna give us our money
Just hand it.
that you stole from us? When you gonna give us our money to compensate for assaulting us?
Just hand it over to them lame ass Opps y'all got following. Just tell them to bring it in the bag or something.
It
They
don't
always
matter.
around.
It don't
They
matter.
stay around us.
It don't
They
matter.
stay around us. And apparently for this is for my people. Apparently for my so-called culture. Apparently 250 is
the going rate to
the
Op.
going rate to Op, and y'all niggas is on it. And that's a shout out to all. So shout out to
these niggas offer for $250 in car rentals.
Yeah, so shout out to all them, cause y'all gonna get touched too. That's the thing. So you don't understand when this pop off, and it is, y'all connected too.
Why do y'all think that when we come around, you have gotten instructions, alerts, and pictures of us on your phone? I'm talking to people who don't even know us. Mm-hmm. We know the people that know us know what's up. So what do you think? You don't know us, but you're like, hey, I'm gonna get this $250, or maybe this quick $500. You don't even know what's going on, but you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out what's going on if you don't know, and you're gonna find out what that $250 really meant that you took. And that's $2,000 for them. That's only $250 for you, but that's $2,050 for them.
2,500.
2,500, yeah. Yeah, and that's what's funny too. Like they got the Mexicans now paying cash in front of us whenever we go to the store, and they can't even count. You know why they can't count? Because in their country, they don't. There's no way they would ever spend that much for food or anything. They don't know how much USD is because they've never had to use it before. Now they get in front of us in the store using cash and don't even know how to count cash. Watch them. We in Texas, so it's a lot of Mexicans out here. Black people, ask your Mexican friends, your Mexican baby mama, your Mexican coworkers that laugh in your face, your Mexican church members, your Mexican witnesses. They pay 10 cents on the dollar. Why they've never told you that? Why they pretend like they broke and struggling when they're not? Ask the white ones, ask the Middle Eastern ones, ask the Indian ones, ask the African ones, ask the islanders, any of them. We all about money. We all about getting the bag. Ask them. Mm-hmm. Ask them. They pay 10 cents on the dollar. You pay $100. They pay $1,000. You pay $1,000. They pay $100. How's that even? I'm gonna make it even. We're gonna have a 90% off sale. F reparations. Let's just be fair. We're gonna have a 90% off sale.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bob Report. The Bob Report. He was out there on the north side talking to the Mexican gangsters.
I wanted it. Bob, did they tell you why you was out there?
No, I don't think they did.
Bob, did they tell you why they was giving their little gang stories? How they on the north side and act like they don't even like black folks. That's why most of us don't even know nothing about the north side before they moved in. But did they tell you about they pay 10 cents on the dollar?
I don't think they did. I don't think they did. We telling you.
Yeah, we telling you.
You don't need to go over there.
They all pretending. They all lying.
They right in your face, trying to get all cozy up because they see it coming. They see the writing on the wall. That's the thing. See, they see the writing on the wall. Mm-hmm. Bob Report. That's why they cozying up to you. Mm-hmm. They see the writing on the wall. Mm-hmm. They want to be all friendly. I bet they didn't tell you that they was paying 10 cents on the dollar the whole time they've been here.
And see, this is why it might seem, it might seem unbelievable to some of us black folks, because we like, wait, how they only paying 10 cents on the dollar and they look so busted? Why they look so busted and broke? Well, we know why. Because they not fly for one, and number two, they don't know what to do with their money, and that they're told to only do certain things in front of us. They have a script. Anybody who's not black got a script. Mm-hmm. They all, I gotta pay this. They act like they gotta struggle to pay bills. They don't have to pay no bill. They get free houses, free food, free cars. And when I say essentially that's free, I mean, come on. If a $200,000 house for them is $20,000, that's free. Mm-hmm. $200 worth of groceries for us is $20 for them. That's free, as far as I'm concerned. Mm-hmm. So that's what I mean. Ask them. Ask them. Ask everybody you know. Ask everybody, and we'll get to the niggas that live in New York later. Mm-hmm. because they pay 10 cents on the dollar too. But most of them are immigrants. So, but anyway.
Are we gonna get to those niggas in the West too? Because those niggas in the West is paying 10 cents on the dollar too. I bet y'all didn't know that.
California niggas most likely pay 10 cents on the dollar too, and they're pretending. But we'll talk about that later. We're just gonna stick to. We're gonna try to keep. We're gonna go and try to stick. To some type of. It's a lot. But again, no. We see white people every day. We see Mexican people every day over here. You see Middle Easterners. You see Chinese. All kind of Africans. They all pretending and paying. Why do you think they come here? Why do you think they don't come here? Yes, America got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they say America got opportunity. They're not leaving their country and coming here to pay for more expensive things. They're leaving their country paying nothing for food. Yeah, and shout out to Jamaica. It ain't no such thing as a light bill in Jamaica.
By the way.
Nobody pays light bills.
No.
Nobody pays water bills. That's a lie. That's a lie as well. Yeah, they might have something printed up for you. Whenever Americans go to Jamaica, they always trying to build infrastructure around what an American say. If Americans want to run Jamaica, we'd be running. But they trying to keep us from over there now. They trying to keep us from over there now. But just ask them. That's what I if I can leave anything right now, since everybody all about the money in the bag, ask all these people. Y'all are sleeping with and have relationships and children with some of these people.
Co-workers.
And they laughing in your
Friends.
face and pretending. They pay 10 cents on the dollar. That's why it's black USD. We run the world. We the slaves of the world only because of the money. Because of consent. That's why. It's the money. Nobody cares about nothing but money. That's what it's, and that's what they use, because that's all they got. That's all they got.
So anyway, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for real.
It's a lot.
Again, we currently living in this is our bedroom right now as we speak, because of the government getting all in our business, trying to interfere with our life, and has interfered with our life. That's why we're in this car, because we refuse to go back to what they want us to do. We refuse to be broke, but we work.
No, we
refuse to pay a 30-year mortgage. Trump talking about 50 years. Y'all crazy, and y'all would let them do that too. I can't even believe y'all in Fort Worth. Y'all got these fools making y'all pay over $2,000 a month for some rent. That's y'all. Y'all doing that. Clowns.
Meanwhile, the Mexicans paying $200. If you paying $2,000, they paying $200 in rent. Ask them.
And no taxes, by the way, on the houses.
No taxes.
No taxes on the houses.
No.
They don't pay. They don't have to worry about none of that. So, like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a whole lot.
This is 4 years.
It's still currently going on
right now. It's
still
currently going on now.
In this moment.
So it's a lot.
But we here to tell the truth about everything.
About everything.
Everything.
It's time to start telling the truth.
Everything. Anybody have any questions or comments or hater remarks? It's fine, because all of that can be addressed. Again, shout out to the government. Shout out to the bosses that we haven't seen. Yeah. Any questions, comments? But it's a lot. But yeah, we got a lot of story. Yeah, we got a lot of we could talk about the details of living in Jamaica. But shout out to Jamaica, because Jamaica is nice.
Jamaica nice.
With everything we went through, let me say this: Jamaica is a vibe. But we could talk about that too. Yeah. We could talk about that. We talk about all of it.
Not with the people though.
We tell the truth. Well, we tell the truth over here. It's the good, bad, all of it. But yeah. It's a lot of night. We got a lot of good stories too. Or good living, because that's what we've been just doing, living. We ain't been doing nothing but just living. But it's a lot. It's a lot that people need to know. We got to start telling the truth, no matter what it is. No matter what it is.
So, like I say, it's a lot. Currently on us right now.
Every day.
On us right now, currently.
Every day.
So, we just wanted to put this out here and press record and tell the truth. And that's what we're doing. We're telling the truth. And there's nothing stronger than the truth, and they know it. That's why they like to censor you. That's why they try to tell you what to say and what you can't say, because they don't want you telling the truth. But we're gonna tell the truth over here.
Mhm.
We're gonna tell the truth over here.
Yeah.
And
Always.
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 And we're gonna watch our Father
Handle this.
handle this.
He handling it right
Yeah,
now. He
he handling
handling
this
it.
right now.
He handling it right
He's he's
now.
he's he, he, he's more powerful than the algorithm. So
Mhm.
we're gonna tell our truth, and because it's the truth, they can't do nothing about that because it's the truth.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna tell our truth, and we ain't told you half of it.
No, not even half.
We ain't
Oh
told you
my
half of
goodness.
what they've been
Oh
doing
my.
to us.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
ain't told you half of it.
Mhm.
So um, we want to leave this with you because we know that there's other people going through the same thing that we going
Mhm.
through.
Mhm. We know it is. We know
Um,
it is.
we can help you spot the patterns. We know the patterns of how these people move.
Mhm.
So you see, while they try to surveillance us, we were surveillancing y'all. We know exactly how y'all move. We
Mhm.
know how y'all talk.
We know all the
We
scripts.
know all the scripts. We know all the
Yeah.
scripts. So y'all, why y'all thinking y'all? No, we know. So shout out to the government.
Yeah. Once
And
again.
once again, shout out to the government.
And
And
all,
we're gonna be
and
and by
all
the
their employees.
and all the employees. And by the way, we're gonna be shouting them out. We're gonna be shouting them out again. You best believe that because we got
Mhm.
more to say. We got more truth to speak. We speaking truth. So we got more truth to speak. This is the truth. And the truth is that we are sovereign. We don't need nobody to tell us nothing.
Mhm.
That's the truth. Our birthright is abundance, not scarcity. Our birthright is abundance. That's the truth. See, they've been lying. They've done a lot. They've done too much. And it's over. And we ain't tolerating it no more. That's the thing. We gonna shut all this. We ain't tolerating this no more. All this lying.
It's over.
That's what's gonna stop. See,
The line is over.
all the lying is gonna stop.
We're gonna stop lying.
hmm
We're gonna stop lying. All of
hmm
us.
All of
All of
us.
y'all.
And white people who immigrants and niggas.
Everybody.
Whoever lying, y'all gonna stop that shit.
Robots.
Robots,
Gonna stop
y'all gonna stop
lying.
that shit for real.
Robots gonna get reprogrammed out
Yeah,
here. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
We'll talk about that later.
yeah. Y'all gonna stop that shit for real.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna stop all this lying.
Mhm. Mhm.
Somebody's telling the truth and then
Mhm.
you censoring because somebody's speaking the truth. YouTube and all the other cats. Y'all gonna stop this lying. You're gonna stop it.
Mhm.
You're gonna stop this lying for real because y'all don't want a conversation. See, you don't want us coming up into your executive offices and have a conversation with you because that's how we roll. See, you ain't safe behind your fancy offices and shit like that. You ain't safe. We gonna come to you with a conversation if we have to.
We gonna talk.
Yeah, see that's the thing. So
We
all this,
we friends
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, all of
We
it,
friends now.
all of it,
We friends
yeah,
now.
all of it.
We friends now.
Facebook
Mhm. Mhm.
trying to censor a private chat.
Yeah, Facebook, stay out of family
Yeah, stay out
business.
of family
Yeah,
business.
shout out to
Facebook.
Facebook. Facebook, stay out of family
Yeah,
business.
stay out of family.
Don't be.
All you did was
Our conversation was not on public post. So why are you in Facebook Messenger? And we know why, because Jasmine worked for y'all, and y'all were handling her at the time, and y'all had to come in and do damage. Yeah, we know that, but stay out of family
stay
business.
out of family
At
business. It
the
had
end of
nothing
the
to do
day,
with you.
stay out of family business. Facebook on Messenger.
Cause we friends now.
Mhm.
We friends now.
Mhm.
All this censoring shit is supposed to be over with. We friends now. So, like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is
So
a lot.
we gonna
But we're
leave.
gonna talk about all of it. We're gonna talk about what all it needs to be talked about and answer questions and talk. We're gonna also this is a conversation for all of us because it's a time for all of us to tell the truth. It's a lot going on and it's a lot of lies. So
Ain't y'all tired of all these lies?
don't
We
y'all
gonna
don't y'all feel that something ain't right out here?
we gonna shut all these lies down. See, we gonna shut this shit down. All this lying.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but
And
anyway.
and on a positive note, shout out to anybody who's not a op. Anybody in my family that's not a op,
Mhm.
because I got a lot of family members that's ops too. Shoot, my mother, Mary Wiley, her daughter Kimberly Wiley, my cousin, my first cousins, like I said. But whoever's not a op, you know, I know we haven't talked to anybody. But like I said, we here to tell the truth. But you know, anybody who wants to know truth, that's what we here for.
Oh,
We
oh.
here we here for people who want to know. But even people who don't want to hear the truth, we here for y'all too.
Mhm.
We here for all y'all.
Mhm.
But pull up. Y'all know where we. Everybody know where we
And
at.
we're not hiding, and it
Everybody,
never was.
everybody know where we at.
Never been hiding.
Everybody got our pictures on their phones. Everybody got our locations. I mean, come on. So pull up. Let's talk. You know.
Mhm. We'll talk about it, and we're
Mhm.
gonna talk about it. So
Yeah.
this is just the first. We're gonna talk about it.
Mhm.
So again, shout out to the government,
Yeah.
and shout out to our ops,
All of them.
all of them.
All of them. We know all of y'all. We all quite familiar with each other at this point. And even the ones that's pretending, because everybody pretending apparently and lying. Apparently everybody, you'll stab it. Apparently there's people out here that stab you in the back for $250. I
Mhm.
had no idea the rate was so low. But oh, now this is some advice. If you're opting on us right now, you actually, because I don't lie, this is the truth. We're gonna tell the whole
Mhm.
truth.
Tell the truth
You
to
can
you.
actually negotiate. I know most of y'all are not getting a whole lot, probably the most $500 a pop, but you can negotiate initial fee of 50,000 because
Mhm.
this is the big
It's
leagues.
big leagues.
Tell them if you're gonna opt, give me 50,000 up front. I promise they'll give it to you. They've spent hundreds of millions
Millions of
of
dollars.
dollars on us. Just two nappy heads from Forward, Texas. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars. The surveillance, the helicopters, law enforcement. I mean, it's a lot.
Mhm.
Strangers on the street.
Mhm.
OG Percy.
Mhm.
They had to give him at least 250 probably. So
We
shout
see
shout out to Sandy
it.
Lane. Shout out to Sandy Lane
Same-
Park and all our ops in Sandy Lane Park. Shout out to y'all. Hey,
all the ops out there. I'm talking about a
Sandy
whole
Lane Park.
village of ops out there.
I mean, we lived in Meadowbrook for some years, and I was like, dang, I didn't even know I was living with all these betraying, lying people.
Mhm.
We was on the streets. We was living at the park. That's how we ran the OG Percy. And I have a question. I don't know if I asked it earlier, but technically, can you be an OG if you opt for the government? Ain't that like working for the ops? That's not very OG-ish, is it? But anyway, I'm just saying. But anyway, shout out to Sandy Lane Park and all the ops down in Sandy Lane Park in the Meadowbrook area.
Shout out to the crack house that OG person we saw him walking to. He told us he was gonna go get some drugs
I mean,
because he's a crackhead.
yeah, yeah,
So shout
yeah.
out to him.
But shout out to him. Like I said, he did get. We ain't gonna lie. He gave us $15 so we could get something to eat. He did.
After he hopped on it. So after they paid
After
him 250,
he gave us 15.
he gave us
He
15
did do
that
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna tell the yeah.
well, guess what? We'll be rich if all the ops gave us $15 out of the op money that they
Hey,
got. We'll be rich than muscle.
if
We'll be
every
rich.
opera gave us $15, they would almost give us back what they owe
What they
us.
owe us.
But yeah, so it's a lot. Yeah, yeah, a lot. We made a lot of people a lot of money down there, Meadowbrook. Y'all know Sandy Lane Park, those apartments over there. Oh man, them niggas was opping hard.
Man,
Man,
we thought it was
it's,
Christmas.
man,
I mean,
it was.
they
It was.
got brand new Jeeps,
They had
four
Jeeps,
wheelers,
4-wheelers, dirt
bikes, dirt
bikes.
bikes. I mean, they were flossing out there.
Shout out. Even though you hurt my feelings, I don't know your name, young lady. You hurt my feelings. The mother of 7, who came to the park every day because we lived in Sandy Lane Park for almost a week. So everybody know we was out there. It was a mother of 7, and she came every day. She had children from probably age 15 on down the stroller, and she was dedicated. I ain't mad at her. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why she hurt my feelings. I'm not mad. She like, shoot, all I gotta do is watch them and put my phone on them, because that's what most of the ops do that don't know us. They just gotta put their phone on us for the most part. So she like, shoot, I'm coming down. I'm gonna take care of myself. Go shop to feed my kids. She had 7 kids. This will hurt my feelings. She see a homeless couple in the park, and don't even say, hey, y'all need something to eat, y'all need some water, something to drink.
Well, none of the ops did that.
Well, but I'm just saying she was a mother of 7. She was a mother of 7, so I ain't mad at her for opping on us. But
I am.
but she didn't even. She see a homeless couple. Now I wouldn't have did her like that if I seen her in the park by herself. I'm be like, hey, for five, for some days. I'm gonna say, hey, what you need? You've been down here for some days. The whole neighborhood knew we was there. So shout out to the mother of 7. You know who you are, and I'm not mad at you for that. But as a mother, what were you thinking? Now some people might say, oh, I was thinking about feeding my kid. Okay, but while you was feeding your kids, you didn't say, dang, I don't know what's going on with them. Let me offer them something, you know, you know, some cookies, some crackers, some water, nothing. And you're a mother of 7, and you were by yourself with your children. So, I don't know your story, just like you don't know ours. But hey, shout out, you was the most dedicated. So I get it. You had 7 kids. You was out there every day. You was out there every day. So, but it was a lot of folks that came through there. But yeah, so yeah. Any questions? We'll answer anything. Like I said, we know it's people going through the same thing that we're going through. Yeah.
Just know, if you're going through the same thing we're going to, just know that this is ending,
Yeah, it's over
and
though.
it's gonna be ending for you too. You don't have to worry about them no more,
Yeah.
because the truth is gonna come out.
And you don't have nothing to be afraid of. No fears.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Ain't nobody
They're not doing
ain't
nothing.
nobody killing nothing.
They
Ain't
ain't doing
nobody
nothing.
hurt. Ain't nobody. They just bullies. They just petty bullies. Uh, you know. So hey, somebody got to do it. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be more than all right. It's gonna be more than all right. But yeah, we live from the car. Anybody who was wondering where we at? Well, actually, I know everybody know where we at. Everybody that know us know where we at. But yeah. So pull up. Let's talk. Call something.
Do something.
If hey, explain yourself. Maybe it's something we missing. Maybe it's something we missing.
I don't think so.
They understand. Everybody we under surveillance and they contact people. Everybody that know us. People I went to school with, elementary school. I mean, this is pretty serious. I guess
Crazy, man.
This is serious. This is
Crazy.
serious. So I guess we'll see everybody later. I guess I guess we'll be seeing we'll be talking to seeing y'all later. Cause trust.
This is just beginning. So yeah,
y'all get ready. Y'all get ready. Cause man, we about to have y'all get ready. Change is here. It's happening right now. It's happening right. This is over. Anything bad, anything hurtful or painful is wrapping up. I promise you it's wrapping up. I promise you it's wrapping up. There's nothing more powerful than love. Love is taking over. This is what you're seeing. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but really it's because love is taking over. Everybody going crazy because they're not going to tell you that they losing. The people who don't have no love in their heart, they losing. And this is what it looked like, but it's okay. It's getting better and better every day. Every moment is getting better and better. So it's okay. So yeah, we don't just have a story. This is our life, and we gonna tell the truth about our life.
Yeah.
And how we living. All of it. Everybody else is too. Everybody else is too. So yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, we'll talk about it and any question. Don't be shy, cause we not that sensitive. You're not gonna offend us at all, at all. So
we'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. We'll talk to
We'll,
y'all later.
We'll give y'all some more information because it's a lot.
It's a lot. We see y'all later. Okay.